This one is sexual perversions. And one of those things that's opening door for demons into people's lives and in the homes is abuse of sex. The Bible gave us a list of prohibited sexual behaviors. Maybe because these things are not being taught as often as possible, a lot of people are getting themselves into a mess. Please, can you put up that my post that I gave you on sex and what it does? Especially, so this banned type of sex starts with premarital sex, extramarital sex, post-marital sex, and then sexual perversions that you can even do inside marriage. So you can be inside your marriage and be doing things that are abomination, that are banned by God. Yes, go ahead. Not everyone you sleep with leaves your body in the same state. We live in a world where sex is casual, but the consequences are permanent. It's just one night, right? It's just vibes. No emotion, no feeling. Just two adults enjoying pleasure. But what if I told you that every time you sleep with someone, you are not just sharing your body, you are transferring energy, you are transferring spirits and fragments of your soul. In medical science, we have learned about exchange that occur when that happens. But in biology, we know about exchange of bodily fluids and semen and all of those things, which is why a person can get pregnant, exchange that can leave somebody with an infection, including HIV. But spiritually, a lot of people don't know that it's the same type of exchange that occurs. Whatever content this one has, you end up with it. Somebody that has been having depression, you didn't used to have that. After sleeping with that person, that will be added to your new. Somebody that has not been doing well, have been weighed down by poverty, causes of poverty, but you have been a high flyer. You sleep with that person. After that, you collect that part. Then you notice why your aircraft can't fly again is nosediving. Somebody that carries certain causes in their families and all kinds of unresolved issues. Somebody that has all kinds of demonic activities. You that is clean will go and collect it. After that, they are struggling for the rest of their life to recover. But as eagles, their wings have been cut. Because the problem that this thing creates is not just external, it deposits inside. She looks clean, she smells flesh, but deep inside there are demons, generational causes, bitterness, depression, spiritual depths. And when you finish the act, you didn't just carry her body, you have carried her content. You've downloaded her spiritual baggage into you. Some of the confusion in your life came from people you slept with. Some of the depression you can't explain came from a hookup. It is exchange. It is transaction. You didn't just sleep with a body. You slept with a bloodline, a history. Every time you have sex, someone receives and someone loses. It is not always 50-50. Some girls walk away glowing, and some guys walk away confused and empty. You know why? Because if I'm dirty, I'm from the gutter. But you can see I'm wearing white. Come on, sir. This man comes from the gutter and he's dirty. And he hugs me with white. He loses nothing. It is me that is messed up. Him hasn't lost anything. If another person that has oil, palm oil all over him, comes down and hugs me, he has lost nothing. It is me that is messed up. So it's usually these ones that want to serve God, who want to pursue God, pursue righteousness, that are ruined. That other man that is already ruined loses nothing. The person that has HIV or loses nothing. It is you that want to be clean that is messed up. The worst part is, not everyone who leaves your bed lives your life. Some stay as soul ties, as spiritual access points. that the enemy will keep using. As strange resistance into your progress, you won't move. There's a particular friend of mine. Fornication is the first one, premarital sex. Adultery. But from adultery, it enter a type of sex called abominations. Abominations. So in sin, God has trespasses. He has iniquity. Actually, they said trespasses, sin, and iniquity. Let me tell you what iniquity is. Criminal law. There is civil law. I'm driving, I hit your car. Two of us can settle. I can pay you money, you go. I was playing football, and the ball broke your windscreen. I can settle. If we go to court, we can tell the judge, please, let's settle. It's civil law. Nobody is supposed to go to jail for that. But there will be penalties. But once you enter into what the Bible calls iniquity and you are dealing with criminal law, and usually in the scripture, the sentence is death. Death sentence plus other consequences. An example is murder. Okay, you are playing with that guy. You now kill the person. You can't tell court, let's go and settle. Once it gets that, you are going to, you can see after paying, you are going to jail. The case is now government's case. They catch you with armed robbery. You can't tell court, no. Okay, I will return whatever. You will return, no, but you will still go to jail. So in God's laws, there are sometimes all of us misbehave, want to offend each other. We can reconcile, apologize. But in God's law, there are now things that are abomination, abominable acts, like idol worship, like bloodshed. This is where adultery belongs to. And this is where sexual perversion belongs to. And in this age now, they have made it the in thing. So Hebrews chapter 13 verse 4. Marriage is honorable and the bed undefiled. But warmongers, God, and adulterers, God will judge. Those who do adultery, commit adultery, and those who practice sexual perversion, there will be judgment. This is New Testament. I didn't read Old Testament. And I believe that Paul wrote the book of Hebrews. Paul is telling you there will be judgment. Stop deceiving yourself that it's grace, 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 that there are no consequences. Why are people having HIV? Why are people getting gonorrhea? 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, I'm reading from verse 3. So, if two people that are married, stop here first, practice the sanctity, keep the sanctity of their marriage. Marriage is honorable and the bed undefiled. They keep the sanctity of their marriage. What they're doing there is sacred. There is no defilement, no demonic activity can come in through that. But if they start bringing in other sexual perversions, adultery, and all the other things, you open door for demonic infiltration. You open door for judgment. There will be consequences. Now, a lot of people that are married think because they are in marriage, can indulge in sexual perversion and it won't have consequences. Let me give you an example. I met a woman who invites her girlfriends to join her with her husband. So one man and two women. After a while, she told me that she even expanded it to 3. Now, it is her husband that finally left and went with one of those girls. And she was talking to me in US. She's a Nigerian, no? She's a Nigerian. And they were married here before they went to US. So there, she said that they now have modern counselors. When people go for counseling, they say they want to improve their sex life. The counselor will tell them to bring a third party, bring in a fourth party. And they bring. Sometimes it's the man that does the bringing. He will bring additional men. And sometimes it's 2 married people they bring and they exchange wives. And believers are doing it. Now, what shocked me is that So you see how demonic baptism now, all sorts of things will be going on. That sanctity that makes the marriage bed undefiled has been messed up. Christian women, if it's your husband suggesting that, don't agree. And Christian men, if it is your wife, maybe you marry somebody that has been so oversexed that after being married, one man is not enough for you. You need deliverance, my sister. You need deliverance. You need to open up. Let the demons be cast out of you. Because those spirits of perversion are still in you, in your body, craving for all sorts that you brought from Babylon. Where are these things coming from? From pornography, what they are watching. Pornography is banned for believers. Then you have sodomy. Sodomy. Sodomy is anal sex. The one God made for male and female, you don't want it anymore. You want from the back. And don't think that sodomy, that destroys Sodom and Gomorrah, is only when that anal is between a man and another man. No. It is also the same when you are doing it to your wife. You have defied your marriage, but you have invited Satan into that bedroom. It's the same if it is the husband you are doing it to. Because what some men are doing now, or some men who have opened their system for abuses, and they are doing that, and they want to have children, they still marry. They go and buy pennies and tell the woman to wear it on the waist. They buy the whatever. And the woman will be doing. Inside church, Engineer Steve, we need help. Or may God preserve the strength that God needs to renew your people's strength. We need help. Deliverance must be compulsory in every church now.